dream, because there were such wonderful experiences playing it in the first cap and the second, and then even doing the one shot. But to get the call to say there was enough interest from the fans to make something like this was a dream. It's kind of the gift that keeps on giving and keeps on coming back and changing my life for the better. So I'm very grateful for this man here to make it all happen.
We made the one shot with no agenda other than to tell a great story. To tell a great story with Peggy Carter. And we knew we had to go back in time because she wasn't frozen in ice. There was no experimentations done on her. She didn't have a red skull, or her brain wasn't put into a television or a computer. So what are we going to do? Let's go back in time. We went back in time. After making the one shot, we showed it to some of the higher ups at Disney just to show them, this, as we show them any film we make, and they knew we had something special also, and they said this would make a great television show, and then that's what we're doing. I think Marvel has a lot of strong female characters, and we've always, you look at Pepper Potts and Black Widow and on and on. But we've been asked, Kevin Feige and myself are asked all the time, when are you going to make a female heroine? And I think that question's been answered now. We're doing it.
How does it feel to play that heroine?
No pressure. It's a privilege. It really is. To think that this is a character that's going to have an impact on younger women is great, and I think what she stands for is pretty fantastic. She's not a feminist in the sense that she doesn't like men. I think she just knows her place is right beside them rather than behind them. We've seen her be competent, we've seen her with the guys, we've seen, we know what she's capable of in terms of the workplace, but I like to see the emotional and psychological cost on her as a woman who's dealing with compromising her relationships all the time in order to save other people and making sure that she's not putting other people in danger, as well as grieving over this kind of the love of her life. And I think, there's something to be said for a woman who's you perceive her as strong, yet there has to be a cost to that. I'd like to see her at home, I'd like to see her break down and not be able to deal with it. In the same way that we do now, that we can relate to as a woman who is just struggling like the rest of them just to make a place in the world. I think it's a really good question. I think that's something that's going to be explored in the series, and I think it's kind of crucial to see what her Achilles heel is, because then that's when you know how to test it, and when you kind of test it, that's when the character is really exposed.
Also the grind of everyday life, seeing her now, not only in the SSR office, is seeing her at home with her acquaintances, friends, her lying to them, not telling them she's a super spy, So I think that's going to add a lot of tension to her and wear her down a little bit too.